Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Footy with you. I'm your host, I'm here today with Kachi, Aminu, and Edosa. And we're here to talk about the Champions League. To some people, it's Valentine's week, but to us, it's the Champions League. We prioritize that. We're going to go through the round of 16. We're going to go through the round of 16 predictions and the overall Champions League prediction as a who we think is going to take it home. We're going to start with one of the hottest teams right now. We're going to start with Arsenal. Arsenal versus Porto. Porto versus Arsenal because Porto is at home first. And also, what do you think is going to happen in this game?
Normally, I would double bluff and triple bluff, and but yeah, like if we played them the way we played Liverpool, more good times at the Emirates in the second leg. So yeah, no, that I think that should be a fairly routine Arsenal, in my opinion.
You don't see any bumps on the road at all.
Nah,
Injuries won't stop you.
I mean like half the
Celebrations,
team is injured.
annoying celebrations won't stop you from.
No, I mean unless they've arrested all the players by then for celebrating,
And
which I
Arteta
think
as well.
Guy is working towards at the moment. I heard he's putting a petition with the House of Lords that they need
Nah,
to
bro,
really
nah,
rein it in.
there's nothing. If you're doing well, you should be happy. Celebrate how you want.
I
That's,
mean,
I don't
that's how
understand.
I thought it worked, but it turns out that we've been
No,
doing it wrong this whole time.
I
But still,
think
I'm
it.
sure, like, mhm.
I was gonna say I think it's only not good to celebrate when you're over beating a smaller team. Like, was it when the female World Cup when US was beating, was it Thailand? Like 10-0 and every goal they were still celebrating. Like, all right, calm down. We are clearly better than these guys. This is going above and beyond. Take it easy.
I don't agree
Why?
because if you can't celebrate when you win, when are you supposed to celebrate? Like, you could beat someone 5-0 today, and then for the next 10 games, not score one goal. And it's not because you're not playing well, and then you lose 9 out of 10 games. And then when you should have been jubilated, you were in control of yourself. And now you're sad, and you're now missing the old days. You don't even have anything to look back on. So that's how it affects.
So you're saying you should be like Dalot. Remember when Dalot scored and this bro did like four celebrations, four celebrations. People were like, "Cause he
No, but
never
then
scores."
how often does Dalot score in his life? Probably like his second career goal or something, right? So let people live, let them have fun, man. Like I don't think it makes sense, man. Like sure, is there a time and place for celebrating? Definitely, but like
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't be that you the whole week they've been writing up Arsenal on this game.
Mm-hmm.
You told them they are too young, they are not good enough, and then they do that to Liverpool. Liverpool did not have a bad game. They stifled Liverpool in every way, shape, and form. And then someone is like, oh yeah, no, don't celebrate. Only for you to look at who is saying it. A Liverpool fan. Obviously, he doesn't want to celebrate. He's not happy. He's not happy. Carragher is not happy. All of them, like Carragher, Gary Neville,
Stephen
what's the other
Nichols,
one?
all of them. Stephen Nichols
All of
too.
them. They are all Ateta's age mates. They've all tried to be managers and they failed. That is what's happening. They failed.
Yes, but it
And
is.
then,
Hey, hey.
then but that's besides the point. Let's talk about those of us in Champions League. Who cares about Liverpool right now, bro? Yeah, I expect Porto will be. Yeah, no, this is not the game I'm scared of in Champions League. I don't think it's. Yeah, I just don't think this is the game to be worried about. So
Catchy.
obviously now Arsenal are going to need to win by 7 goals to in the second leg to go.
Oh my goodness. Catchy.
Should be a comfortable Arsenal win. I expect more
Home
the
and away.
usual. Yeah, it should be a comfortable Arsenal win. Maybe like this first game with Porto being at home, Arsenal should win 2-0. Maybe a Saka to score first, and then somebody else like maybe Odegaard to finish them. Porto is a team tailor made for Arsenal. Arsenal should make quick work of them.
Um, I mean,
Yeah, I agree as well. It should definitely be like a comfortable Arsenal win. Porto hasn't really been flying in the Champions League this season. Looking back at some of their fixtures, they played Barca, and if they couldn't do anything with that Barca team, then they have no hope against
Healthy
Arsenal.
Barca team is not that bad. They
It
have
is a
injuries.
horrible team. They are so bad that Xavi has quit his job. That's how bad they are, and and they can't even compete in a two-team league. But yeah, I definitely see Arsenal winning both games, probably even winning both with clean sheets as well.
Clean sheets. Goddamn, this is over. This is very confident. I like this. I like this. I like this. This is good. I go for Arsenal as well. I really don't know much about Porto. I don't think I watched much of their group games. Even they're third in the Portuguese league, which is like a three-team league as well, right? So we'll see how it goes. The other one, let's talk about a potential big one. Even though you just insulted them, Napoli, Barcelona. I'm gonna start with Kachi on this one. Who do you think is gonna take it?
Napoli, man, they've been struggling this season for sure. Like they are not what they used to be. Uh, I don't even know if it's two teams that are just in a weird place. Back up more, obviously, in more crisis than Napoli, because Napoli, I don't think a lot of people expected them to repeat being Italian champions this season. Everybody kind of knew that last season was a one-off. So, but I don't know. For something just tells me that it will be a close game. But I expect Barca to win, maybe 2-1 in this first leg.
Both legs. So
But
who's coming out of the tie?
I honestly feel I see Osimhen coming back in the second leg to help them finish off Barcelona, because this Barcelona team cannot defend to save their life. To the point that we are so bad in defense that Xavi is like, no mass, no mass, no more. I'm not doing it again. I want to go. I'm done. I love Barcelona, but I'm not
It's
managing this
the
group of players.
injuries. I mean,
I don't want to hear anything about injuries. That's how when Ten Hag bought them last season, they were saying, "Oh, Pedri, Gabriel, and story."
over
When we
here.
were playing Weghorst the Goats against them, so I beg. In terms of this tie, man, these are two teams that are in the mud right now, and as bad as Barca is right now, Napoli is worse. They are worse than Barca. The games they are losing in La Liga
Syria.
this season,
Syria.
Serie A this season. It's astonishing. I can't even watch them. Like especially with Osimhen. Once he went to AFCON, like I wasn't motivated to watch them this season. But even when he was there, he wasn't doing anything. So the idea that he's going to come back and save them from Barcelona, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the last game I watched, he even got a red card in that game. So
You
yeah, I
guys are
think
seventh, man. I didn't know it was at the time
seventh.
of recording. Yeah, they're seventh.
Yeah, so I just don't see a way back for Napoli. I don't know what happened to them from one season to the next. Everybody just dropped off. Osimhen has dropped off. Cavra, we have to remove the donor, has dropped off.
Oh, we have to move it
Who
down.
else? Did they change? They changed their coach.
They fired their coach and they lost their defender. Kim is from
Yeah.
there, right? To Bayern
Oh,
Munich.
Kim In Jae. Okay, fine.
Yeah, they lost the
They
defender.
lost Kim In Jae, but even if he was there, maybe the guy saw the writing on the wall. But they are really bad this season. So I'm definitely thinking it will be a KG affair because it's going to be a battle of two bad teams. But I think ultimately Barcelona will edge it.
So you said Barcelona and Kachi said Napoli, right?
Yeah,
So
because
those
he
are
said
break the
Osimhen is
tie.
going to come back and save them, but it ain't happening.
I said for this first
VO9.
game, I said for this first game, Barcelona will win
Mm-hmm.
2-1, but for the overall tie, Napoli will
Napoli.
Napoli will go through.
Those are break the tie.
But when
Go
is the second leg?
in 2 weeks.
March, not 2 weeks. March in
No,
3 weeks. It should be
three
like early
weeks.
March or mid March.
Osimhen isn't going to be back by then. If
You will know.
Nigeria is in the final,
Bro, the final is on
Final
Sunday,
is
bro. The final is
February
on Sunday.
10th or 11th.
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
so when is the semi?
Wednesday. Both semis are on
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday and then Sunday. Yeah, and then
Both
he's still.
semis are on Wednesday. The third place game is on Saturday. The finals on Sunday.
Oh, I
It's done.
see. Okay, maybe they will have some time off as well.
Also, Osimhen might be injured. You remember he was stretched out in the last game, like he might be injured. But anyway, Edosa,
Um, I haven't really seen much of Napoli this year, so
because they've
um,
been
hmm?
bad. Because they've been bad. They've been bad. There's no attraction to see
Yeah.
them.
But I think Barca probably still has something up their sleeves. They have a lot of exciting young talent that can do something, especially at home. So yeah,
I'm going to
they
take.
can
Go on.
they can hold their nerve. Like they don't lose in Naples, then they probably have a chance when they get home to kill the tie.
I'm going to take Barca for this one. If everybody is healthy, I'll take Barca. So it's
But who
just
is
injury
injured?
withstanding. Bro, that their midfield, I always see people I don't recognize in their midfield, to be honest. I'm seeing like
Like they have
16-year-olds and 17-year-olds. So I'm sure De Jong is gone. Gavi is gone for sure because he got injured during the Euros thing for the rest of the season. But I think Pedri is injured too. Gundogan is there. Then when you go to defense, you have is it Kunde? Kunde is in defense. Christensen. Yeah, I'm just always seeing like youths that I don't recognize. Like their first team, I can't remember last time I saw their first team or the first team as. I'm always seeing, yeah, just see random people with Lewandowski and Gundogan. Literally, that's what I see every time during the highlights. Random. I'm like, who the hell are all these guys? Random people with Lewandowski. So, depending on how the injuries are, I will go with Barca. Um, PSG, Sociedad. Now, I've heard a lot of people say Sociedad is going to whoop PSG. I want to see you guys' opinion on this, Edosa.
I have no opinion us in this race. I just tend to be very funny if Mbappe loses. So yes, I want Lusos Fidel to do the business against PSG. I also think that they're actually an underrated team. They have a lot of really nice
Who,
players that
PSG or
no,
Sociedad?
Sociedad.
Mm-hmm.
They have some really nice players that are cooking on that radar. So who knows, they might be too much. But then PSG, like if you actually think about their squad, I don't know about their injuries at the moment, but they actually have some like apart from Mbappe, they actually have some serious players in that team, which is a
Do they?
crazy sentence to say. Yeah, like the midfield is strong. Like they have
Is it?
yeah, trying to remember who they have now, which is kind of a weird sentence to say at the end of it.
Remember
But like they
who's in
have
their midfield?
Dembele, they have the that Zare guy, they
Isn't he
have
injured?
Vitinha. No, I think he's back. I saw like a video of him a couple of days
Uh,
ago. They have Carlos Sola. They have players in that squad. Their defense is still strong, and the keeper is good. So actually, now that I say all of that, yeah, they're probably beating City.
Bro, like I've convinced myself that they're gonna beat
they
them.
might just be too much, but
Oh, funny.
it would be a bunch of really exciting games, I think. So
You do?
yeah, it won't
I'm
be a
struggling.
boring
I'm
side.
struggling to see what you want. I think I'm gonna watch the PSG one just because everybody who watches or who claim to watch Sociedad say that it's gonna be very very tough for PSG to beat those guys, which is genuinely gonna surprise me if that happens. Kachi, who are you picking in this tie?
For me, I'm picking Real Sociedad at home anyway. They should make quick work of PSG. The pressing levels of Sociedad is crazy. They have Kubo, they have a bunch of other guys as well that press really high. And these guys, once they get the ball, they're quick. I mean, if Newcastle took PSG within a goal, a referee VAR call of of not making like Newcastle not making because of one VAR call in the last minute goal when they played PSG away. Trust me, Real Sociedad not only will they punish, they will really punish PSG. I expect them to. It won't look pretty, both home and away. These guys play at home. These guys are nearly unbeatable. I think they've not lost any game at home this season. Away, they're a much tougher team as well. So PSG have not seen. If they think that Mbappe can just stay up front and say, "Oh, I'm not defending," they will see what they are. They will see what they're going to be cut out for. I expect Sociedad to win this tie easy.
I mean,
Is the first leg at Sociedad or in Paris?
Paris,
Hmm.
where is born and bred.
Yeah, because the first leg is in Paris. I can see PSG edging edging the first leg, but I think
Because of
when they
referee
go on the
decisions.
road, huh?
Because of referee decision.
That too. I mean, what happened to Newcastle was it was the it was whose alert arrived first, or whose alert was bigger that won that one. Because I don't understand how, but yeah, I think in Paris, I think PSG might have a good chance of getting something out of that game. The real test will be when they go to Spain, to Real Sociedad's house, and if they can win that game, which I don't think they can. I think Sociedad is a very tough team defensively. They always have been, even back when we played them in Europa League. So it's a tough one. I don't. Will the Mbappe decision, cause some sort of destabilize? Will it destabilize PSG and their dressing room and all that stuff? That's another question hanging over them. So I think I'll say Sociedad will edge it.
Okay. God damn. Look at these guys. Flip them up. Look at these guys. Okay. Inter Milan, I believe they are the league leaders in Serie A versus Ochuro himself. Who's taking this? Kachi.
I think
This is one game that I definitely will not be watching because both teams will be playing haram football. Like, these guys are gonna be torturing us. I expect this game to probably end a 0-0 or a
Both legs.
1-1. Like, this is one of those ties that it could possibly even go to penalties. Like, maybe after a 1-1 over after the two legs, like, we're going to penalties. Like,
Oh, stop. You guys need to stop.
both guys
You guys need
to.
to stop. You guys
I
need to
mean,
stop. Stop disrespecting
more
my manager.
exciting team is Inter Milan because Inzaghi tends to rotate. My guy actually uses his subs to the max. That's the only exciting thing. But this game is one of those games. Just save yourself some time in your life and watch the highlights.
Bro,
Don't
it's
even
talking like a
bother.
hostage. Save yourself. Don't come to that. What's
Bro,
happening
don't
here?
even.
We're about to be tortured. Stop it.
No.
Stop disrespecting my manager. I'm about to gel my hair for that week, man. This guy has been scoring goals left, right, and center, man.
He has been scoring goals in La Liga. When he comes to Champions League, he plays around football. He plays not to lose.
I mean,
yeah, I agree with everything Kachi said, man. Like, this game is not a game that has excitement written all over it. I think, though, to be fair to Atletico, they've been trying to play more expansive football this season, but it's always like with Simeone, it's always in and out. One game they try to play football, another game they revert to just parking the bus and hitting you on the counter, which is surprising the way they knocked Madrid out of is it Copa America or
every time,
Super
man.
Cup?
They scored the most goals against Madrid this season. I think they
Yeah,
scored like
I think
4 goals twice. I'm like 4-2, 4-2,
yeah,
4. I mean, what's happening here, bro?
yeah. I think the first game was 4-3, and then the return leg was 5-3.
Yeah, something like that.
So
What is happening here, man?
so they have their moments. So I'm not
Griezmann and
entirely
them.
sure which Atletico Madrid is going to show up on the day. Having said that, I still have more faith in them than I do with Inter Milan. I know
So,
Inter is top of their league this season, but who are they competing against in Serie A as
Juve.
well? Like
Juve.
AC Milan and Napoli
Juve.
or
Juve.
Juve.
Juve is second, yeah.
Yeah, so who is even in Juve now, Seth? That's a team that got depleted. I don't even know who's on that team
Oh
now.
my god. The Italian guy? I know that doesn't
The
really
Italian
pinpoint
guy,
it.
that's
The Italian.
oh yeah, it's true.
Winger.
What's his name?
Share something. I don't know, man. He's always injured, but every time he's not injured, they play well because he's there. What's his name?
Chiesa.
Cool.
Chiesa.
Chiesa,
Thank you.
yeah.
Chiesa.
Vlahovic now. Vlahovic is at
Vlahovic, bro.
Vlahovic too.
Wait, at where?
Juve.
Juve.
Okay, someone said Inter. Like,
Vlahovic,
wait, I'm pretty sure it's not
Vlahovic is at Juve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Chiesa is the what do I call him? The Serie A
Rashford.
No, not Rashford. I forget. Like, there's a player that he reminds me of in the Premier League. I don't know if it was Lingard.
Nah, stop it. Stop
Bingo.
it. Stop. Edosa, please, can you give us the predictions? Thank
Well,
God.
I agree with everything they've said, but I'll add one thing. It's a type of game that after the 1-1 in both legs, they will now play penalties, and all 10 players will find a way to take their pens. Whether they all scored or they all missed, I'm not really sure. But I and my household will not be watching this one. I might not even watch the highlights. No point. Just let me know if I'm playing them or not. That's kind of where I'm at this
Oh
point.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Italian
don't.
Dele Alli.
Ah, wow.
That's
God,
Chiesa.
stop it.
It's
See,
the
I moved on
Italian
from
Dele
saying,
Alli.
I came back with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
PSV Dortmund.
now
Sancho.
that's an exciting
Oh my
game.
God.
That's an exciting game. PSV
Hmm?
haven't lost since they played Arsenal because they went and picked up our off-ball movement.
Mhm.
So yeah, thoughts and prayers for Dortmund. That's going to be an exciting game.
I would love PSG to win. PSV to win actually. Ever since Dortmund went, Sancho went to Dortmund. When I'm watching the highlights, I'm looking for this guy. Like, where is this bro? I don't even see him.
Sancho, he's injured right
It,
now, actually.
There you
So
go.
it's not.
he's
Useless.
injured right now, so he might
Useless.
not
It's
even
not.
play.
Useless.
It's so
Man's
funny
play.
how this great. I know this is not the topic of conversation.
Yes.
Sancho left,
Yes.
and you still hate him despite the fact that the fraud is in your club, continue to
Yes.
commit football crimes.
Yes. Yes.
Bad player left, and the guy, he
Yes.
passed admissions.
But
Not the
that's the thing.
best.
I think fundamentally there's a disagreement in how we see things. That's you guys blame the coach, I blame the players. I feel like if you're a pro athlete, you're talented enough to be able to do some things despite your coach. I should be able to see you perform in a manner that I'm saying, oh my God, the only thing missing here is your coach. Not when you get the ball, you're looking like you've never held the ball before and we're blaming the coach. That was
Okay,
my problem with players
but
like Pogba. I'm like, you're talented enough for me to be like, you're making the passes, but nobody's scoring. You're dribbling, but nobody's open for you. He wasn't doing any of that. So why are you
okay,
blaming the coach? You're not blaming the player. You come on,
I
man.
at this level,
Mm-hmm.
they are all good.
Mm-hmm.
So what sets you apart is how are you set up to succeed?
No.
Yes.
To a degree, yes, but not when the ball is at your feet. Sancho used to dribble people. Are you saying that you can't dribble again because of the coach? Like, come on, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
You're good
If you
enough
look
to
if you
dribble
look
this
at us
person.
if you look at Arsenal,
Mm-hmm.
Martinelli early used to run all the time.
Bro, he can still run. Bro, he did it on Sunday. He was running on
Yes,
Sunday.
but then there are games where like 95% of the games he can't do that because the way we're set up does not allow him to do that. And then against Liverpool, we set up so he can do that.
But we can
Your
see
coach
him do that.
literally your coach never puts any player in a position to succeed.
I relaxed. I relaxed.
And that's why
It,
every single player that you're always shouting, oh, we win when they are there, they're all defensive players because all they do is put out fires. All they do is put out fires from the lack of structure ETH is putting on. And if I can say that from my armchair,
sit my
I
armchair.
don't know
Please,
what you want ETH
please.
to do, bro.
This don't let us go into this tangent of ETH.
Let's go on
Let's
the
stick with this
tangent.
guy. Catchy PSV Dortmund.
PSV Dortmund. I expect Dortmund to win. They should have enough in the tank to get through PSG.
All right, I'm gonna break the tie.
I think PSG got hammered by
PSV.
Arsenal. PSV, yeah.
Mm.
Arsenal hammered them 5-0 or something like that. 6-0? 7? No, it wasn't 7. It was 6-0 in the Champions League. And, a lot of people were calling, Dortmund's group the group of deaths at the start of the season. And they topped the group, right?
But
Yeah,
that's because they
PSG
had
came.
bottle job PSV in there. Like, come on.
No, but either way, they had PSG and Newcastle in their group and AC Milan.
AC, yeah.
Yeah. So I think Dortmund will have too much for PSV. They may not hammer them the same way that Arsenal did, but I see them winning both ties, home and away.
Yeah. Lazio, Bayern. And this is why I wanted to skip on this, but he bowed out of this thing. I feel like at some point we have to take a look at Tuchel, because this guy is not convincing me as a coach in what he's doing. I feel like Bayern will have too much for Lazio, but I'm not impressed with how Tuchel has been managing Bayern so far. What do you think? Catch it.
Yeah, Tuchel has definitely been disappointing as a Bayern manager. He's not been convincing enough. I mean, you wanted a striker. They went and signed you probably one of the most prolific strikers last season, barring Haaland in Harry Kane. And then Harry Kane is scoring, but your team is just messing about.
Say he doesn't have a
For
number
me,
6. He wants
Bayern
Paulinia.
board are just looking at him like just go out of this Champions League first. We'll fire you. Because literally, Bayern can probably use their kitchen cook in their team and win the Bundesliga. They didn't bring it there to win Bundesliga. They brought it there to win the Champions League. So if you like, go around and mess about and don't qualify for the next round. So yeah, I even heard that our Canadian guy, Alfonso Davies,
Yeah,
the
he's
guy's
out.
contract is running. It looks
No,
like
he's
the
injured
guy
as
is not
well.
gonna.
He's injured as well for the rest of
Yeah,
the season.
it looks like the guy is not. I think this season his contract ends, right?
I think he's going to go to Madrid.
Yeah, yeah. It's looking like it's a Madrid thing, like a free agent with Madrid. You pay money straight. So, but yeah, Tuchel to me, Tuchel is on borrowed time because every other manager is looking at him like, bro, if you can't succeed in the German league with the best team, but like it's not even close.
Bar none.
Like it's not even close.
There's
If
nothing in
if the German league was in the stock exchange, they would have been investigating Bayern long time because these bros have been doing insider trading, man. They are signing the talent. You let other clubs develop the talent, and you go there and just pick the talent, like cherry picking. So yeah, no. To me, Tuchel they should beat Lazio easy. Lazio is a very poor. Currently, Lazio is a very poor Italian team. So they should easily beat Lazio home and away.
Edosa. This guy's based on our predictions here. I think last season there were 3 of the 4 Italian teams were in the semi-finals, right? So or in the quarterfinals? Yeah, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Napoli, right? Yeah. But now you guys are predicting that all the Italian teams are going to bow out at this stage.
This year. I don't know how they played last year, to be fair.
Benfica and them.
But yeah, I don't know what you guys want from Tuchel because we were just ranting about how ETH is not a problem. And then here he's coached 2 losses the entire season and he's second to a team that refuses to lose. Like, what do you want him to do, man?
Yeah, they haven't lost a game this season.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't lost a game this season.
They haven't lost a game. What do you want him to do?
In Europe, in Cup, in
Leverkusen
Bundesliga.
hasn't lost
Not one game the entire
one
season.
Game. Well, in February.
Wow.
So what do you want Tuchel to do? Like, so at some point you have to pick, is it the manager that you want to keep on fighting, you want to die on, or is it that's why sometimes when you say all this, I just look at you like, this guy does seriously.
No. But they're winning. It's not as if they're losing. That one is the highest standard I'm putting them at because they're still winning. It's not as if they're like losing. The players are still doing their thing, but I'm not really seeing that much. I'm comparing to the old coach. Like with Nagelsmann, they were still winning. You know what I mean? Like I don't see any.
Hold on. They've played 20 games. They scored 59 goals and conceded only 19, and you don't see the coaching.
I don't see the difference given the teams they've lost to. No, I don't see any much of a difference.
Like, but you can lose to anybody.
What is he doing now that Nagelsmann didn't do?
Nagelsmann wasn't doing whatever they wanted him to do, but Tuchel is doing it.
Mans was rolling. Is it because he was rolling into training with a skateboard or like, this guy is not the one? Like, bro, he was in all 3 competitions when they fired him.
See, me personally, I'm not going to lie to you. Julian Nagelsmann is my guy. Like, when you're talking about people that I want to coach Arsenal at some point, he's there. So I don't even believe that he's a bad manager. I'm just saying this whole Tuchel wanted Rice and Jorginho in his team before it was a thing. Paulina is a fantastic midfielder if all you need is someone to destroy games and you have Leo Sainz to do everything else. So the only person that he signed that is weird is this Eric Dyer thing, but we all know that it's lapdog for Kane. So that is a different thing entirely. But
Yeah,
like
but you
his
want to be
team,
happy? Yeah, I want you to be happy in the team. I'll sign your brother. You want to be happy?
but like
Okay.
his team does just about anything he wants him to do. It's not his fault that this year he's playing against someone that refused to lose a game. And Leverkusen will draw 2 or 3 games before the end of the season, and then that'll be the end of the thing. They'll be the first people to come second without losing a game in the season. I know, Tom. Let's like so like no, but also it's Lazio. Can you name the Lazio coach without googling it?
But I thought you were even going to give me an
Mauricio
easier
Sarri.
question.
Sarri now. Is it
Is
not
it Sarri?
Sarri?
I doubt that it's
Chain
Sarri.
smoking Sarri?
I
Our
feel like
boy,
It is
Sarri
Sarri
Sarri.
ball?
is this Sarri like
Sarri
It
ball?
is
let's
Sarri.
I thought you were going to ask.
okay.
I thought you were going to ask me who would name one player there. Is
I
Immobile
mean
still
if
there?
it's Sarri, yo, that
It's
could get
Mauricio Sarri.
spicy.
Is Immobile still
Mauricio
there?
Sarri, yeah.
Okay, so it will be a fun game if nothing else. But yeah, Bayern will be there.
Immobile
Let's
is
keep
gone.
it a buck, man. Let's keep it a buck. Bayern.
I mean, did you talk on this? Quick.
I also agree. I don't see any way that Lazio can beat Bayern in this tie. Like Lazio are also struggling in the league. You know, like I watched a few games in Serie A this season, and yeah, like they are not playing well. The one thing I will say about Bayern this season is that even though they've been winning, they haven't been convincing. They haven't really asserted their dominance on other teams and the league, even in games that they've been winning. And I think, even though it's surprising that Leverkusen hasn't lost a game this season, like Bayern has won Bundesliga 10 years in a row or something. Like, winning 11 is not going to do anything for them. Like, yeah, 100% their focus is on the Champions League. And even then, their focus is also on the team identity and the way the team plays. And the few games that I've watched, I haven't watched a lot of Bayern this season, but I have watched a few games. They've struggled. Yes, in most games they do have a lot of possession, but they are not manufacturing chances the way City and Arsenal and Liverpool do when they're playing smaller teams, right? Especially when they have proper finishers in their team. They have ballers like Kane and Sane there that can actually finish chances, even though Sane can be hot or cold depending on the day.
So let me hop on what you said. I think their last game that they won, Hurricanes' first shot on target came in the 47th minute. His first shot on target came in the 47th. I think what Bayern is doing is kind of what I want to see in Manu, as in the coach is not doing well, but because I have better players than you, I'm beating you. Basically, I feel like that's what Bayern is doing.
But yeah, and that's the thing, right? Based on talent alone, they will beat Lazio with talent alone. It doesn't matter who the coach is. I could be the coach for that time, and they'll still win. And they'll still win it because the talent disparity is that high. But definitely, if they want to proceed further in the competition, they definitely need to improve the way they play and improve the amount of chances that they create in the games they play, because when they start facing like a Real Madrid or an Arsenal or a City in the Champions League, like chances are going to be hard to create anyway, so you have to be clinical. And right now that there's just something off about them. That's why people are still not sold on Tuchel yet, but he still has the rest of the season to get it right. I don't see them firing him this season, even if he loses in the champ. If he loses to Lazio, then that's panic stations. That's a different story. But if he doesn't win the Champions League, he might still not get fired, depending on how things play out.
If he goes trophyless, he's gone. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah,
He's
for
gone.
sure. Yeah,
Because they're out of one cup
too.
already. So if
They want something this season.
what their community
Yeah,
shield?
version competition.
Can you stop, please?
Also, I just
Imagine
want
when the board of directors are telling you that, they're like, wait, sorry, sir, I won the.
look at the end of the day, like if you take Bayern and put them in the Premier League right now, they'll be second. They would have scored more than everybody in the league. They would have considered less than everybody in the league. That's not a team that is doing bad. I don't know what you want from this guy.
I'm genuinely not
And
sure
then,
about that.
and then, no, but it's true. I'm looking at the turntable now. And if you take Leverkusen and put them in the Premier League, they will be first because that's how well they are doing.
No,
They are literally blowing
no,
everything
you
out
can't.
of what?
No. You can't
No,
compare.
what?
I don't believe that Leverkusen will be first if they're in the Premier League. I
I'm
don't
talking
believe
about
it.
points. I'm talking about their points. I'm not talking about whether they will beat everybody. I'm saying
Yeah,
if you
that's what I
take
mean.
them as they
Yeah,
are, they have more points right now than Liverpool
but that's because they're
today.
playing easier teams.
I don't care. You can only beat who's in front of you.
But you're putting them in a scenario where they're playing harder teams but using their points from easier teams. That doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying that they are playing well enough that even when you compare what they've done to what we're doing in our league, because let's be honest, like we have Haaland that is a killer, and City has more players than everybody, right? Liverpool have more players than everybody. So at some point, you
Arsenal
should need
has
to
more
compare.
players than
Arsenal has
everybody.
more
We
players than
don't.
everybody.
We
More
had
players than
6
everybody.
players that
Arsenal
have been
there.
injured the entire. Do you
Stop
see
it.
who was coming on for us against Liverpool? Kivior, with Nelson. Come on now, like compared to Nunes and the
Is
other guys,
Nelson the
like
goat?
Nunes was injured, bro. They brought him in injured.
No,
Nunes
but
was injured.
Yeah, he was
Well,
wearing a
I don't.
foot
This
cast in the morning
okay.
of, bro. He's
When
injured.
when
no, but
when
Edusa, you
White
have
played
to.
half a season injured, nobody cried for him. Sorry, I'm just going to say this: like
Let's go back to the three.
you
Quick,
cannot
quick.
you cannot say that managers are to blame when their team is at the top of the table and they are doing well and they top their Champions League group and they are beating everybody that they're supposed to beat and some that they don't even play anybody they're not supposed to beat, so we can't really compare on that one. But like they're doing everything they're meant to do. You cannot say that, oh, he's doing poorly. But then there's somebody else that has as much talent, at least dollar wise, in his team that does not do anything he's supposed to do, but it's the players. At some point, you have to pick
But no,
what hill you want to die on.
you can't make me go into discussion. We need
Why
to
not?
continue with this thing because of
It's your podcast. You
the
can do
time.
whatever
Because
you
of the
want.
time. But I already told you my response to that is, and I already said it when Aminu was talking. I'm not impressed with his coaching, and that's when the players step up in Bayern.
I'm not impressed with your football knowledge,
The,
but
player,
here
the
we are.
players, the players are good enough to be like, you were better than you, we're beating you, and that is not happening for Ten Hag situation. And again, I've said it time and time again. I don't know why nobody's listening or nobody's seeing. Throughout this season, the talent of Man U because of the injuries has been poor. We're playing with Ole's team. When the talent that Ten Hag brought comes, we win our games. Then you switch it up to you're celebrating against small teams. Bro, that's when we're beating who is in front of us. When Lucha is there, when Casemiro is there, when all these guys are there, we win. When we're now stuck with Evans and Scott and then we lose, everybody's now surprised. It's Ten Hag out. I'm like, what are you guys? Anyway, hey.
No, sorry. You just said an Evans. Who signed Evans?
Who did sign Evans?
No, who did?
Ten Hag, yeah.
Who signed Rashford?
Ten Hag.
Who signed Anthony?
Ten Hag.
Who will sign McTominay? Who signed Mount?
No.
We're going on a tangent.
Exactly. So let's park.
We'll save it for the season review at the end.
Yeah. Let's park that, because like I said, you always try to switch. But that's not what I'm talking about. I already agree with you that his recruitments are bad, but the good players are good. You're focusing on the bad players he signed, ignoring the good players are good. When the good players come, they play or whatever. City, Copenhagen.
No, I think you're picking whatever. City. Isn't this that Rooney boys team?
Rooney and
Rooney got the plan for you.
Nah. Can we just move on from this? I don't think if Copenhagen eliminates City, not even like I don't think
zero chance of that happening.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible.
It has to happen.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible.
Copenhagen, the Copenhagen even Copenhagen struggled against Man U now, so
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They
Come on
did.
now.
They did when we
Let's
were
just
10. When we were 11-11, they did. They beat us when we were 10, man.
Oh,
It
so
was
now
four-three.
yeah,
Yeah.
11-11 champions.
Yeah, man.
So
Like, bro,
The
they
game
struggle.
only counts on it.
They struggle.
so we beat them at Old Trafford,
1-0,
and
right?
at their place, Onana dashed them 2 goals. That's the only reason they won that. They won
True.
that. They won the tie.
True.
City is going to annihilate them 100%. Like let's not even go there.
If we're talking about Onana dashing people goals, we can go back to the Bayern game too. Onana dashes everybody goals, bro. We come into every game 2-0. We come into every game 2-0 down, bro.
He's an equal opportunities giver.
He comes into every game 2-0, but this guy is bad. Like, oh my god, this guy is bad. That's like I said, that's a topic for another day, man. Jesus.
No, this is Onana.
This guy is bad. This guy is bad. Holy. Real Madrid, Red Bull. Red Bull. Leipzig, Red Bull.
They lost their best player now in
Timo
Werner. So
he's on loan.
I was just joking. I don't know who their best player is, but
It's Simmons.
yeah,
It's Simmons.
So
He's on
no
loan.
chance. No chance either way.
If Arsenal are going to win this, we need some upset, some up in here. So
Don't be scared,
Well,
bro.
it
Don't
won't
be
be
scared.
this one. It won't be this
I
one.
need, I need Real Sociedad to win. I need Napoli to win, PSV to win, Lazio to win, Copenhagen to win. Like, as guaranteed a shot at. I don't care about any big glory teams. Nah, we did that. We still lost, bro. Need the shittest teams possible. On this, yeah. So,
Guy
but on the more serious
guy
note,
wants Arsenal Lazio final.
yo, that's too strong, low key. It's
Yes,
too
it's
strong
too
a time.
strong.
It has to be Arsenal Copenhagen
Copenhagen.
final. But then, like, half of their players are injured, so they have to start bringing academy boys to play the game. And I'm just being honest. I'll take it. I will say, if I can't go and come and find me in my house that day.
Guys, it doesn't like you never see celebration yet. See, you haven't seen celebration yet. You haven't seen celebration.
No, but okay. On the more serious note, it's a harder game than when you first think about it. But if Real Madrid are still doing this, their whole no striker agreement, they might end up getting shafted in that game.
I genuinely believe that they're going to go through by a dodgy ref decision. I agree with you. It's a harder game than it looks on paper. I feel like they'll just use a dodgy ref decision to slip through. I really do.
Perez sent that check in the mail.
Catchy.
No, it will be. I expect Madrid to win, but it will be like a high scoring tie where, like this first game, I foresee it being like 3-2 Madrid. Maybe Madrid coming back last minute to win the game. But these Blues, they've been conceding as well, but they score. So I expect Bellingham to get his customary goal, and I expect Vinny to come through for them. They are my pick to win the Champions League, so I expect them to come through. They should easily see off Leipzig. Is this not the same Leipzig Man City
Is he
game
frozen
5?
for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe he touched the button by mistake. Anyway, while he arranges himself. Oh, yeah, he's back. Are you back?
Who, me?
Or yeah, you were gone.
No, I'm back. I've been back. I've been here. I've been speaking. Oh, you didn't hear me?
We didn't hear.
Speaking into the void.
Are you
After you said
serious?
Bellingham gets his customary goal, you froze.
I expect, what I said was I expect Bellingham to get his customary goal and Vinicius to score as well, because Vinny is just coming back from injury, right? So by then he would have peaked proper.
Who do you think is going to win everything all in? Let's end with that. Catchy.
Real Madrid. What a way to welcome Mbappe with your 15 Champions Leagues on display. And my guy, they'll give the guy the number 9 shirt, I'm guessing, right?
7 or 10? I thought he liked 7 and 10, not 9. Vinny is 7, right?
Vinny is 7, yeah.
Whatever number Mbappe wants, he's getting.
He's
So,
getting, yeah.
he'll tear it off the player's back if he
But
needs to.
but imagine Mbappe holding the jersey and they will just line up all those their Champions League.
50.
You remember
Hey,
they had their trophy room, just the Champions League
50.
trophy room. They just line that shit up like this,
Hey,
that shit
50.
on landscape picture. It would just be like, wow.
Or if they have good
50.
marketing, they'll give him number 16 and say that is what it takes to win.
That's a different Van Persie. Edosa, who do you think is going to win?
Who do I
Quick.
want to win?
Who
Arsenal.
do you think is going to win? We know who you want to win.
Look, after the Liverpool game, I started thinking that this City team, this City gimmick I've been running, there's a chance that I'm being too cautious.
Yes.
I think
100%.
Arsenal get to the semi-final. But then if we get there and we take Lente that final, I don't really see anybody beating us.
I see you guys getting to like the semi-final, meeting Real Madrid, and a ref's decision costing you, and I see riots in the streets of North London.
Okay, but
see.
it's the thing, like, this version of Arsenal, we can lose games though, but I don't think it's like big games that are the problem now. It's the games that where you're not expecting somebody to be like good, that there tends to be a problem. That's just
True.
my own opinion, Sha. So like
That's
Real
actually
Madrid
true.
game, everybody will focus, lock in, and do what they need to do. But like this year, we're giving Fulham 4 points, and we're giving like stupid games, like just. So I don't even know what to expect. But yeah, like really, it's City Champions League. You have
So
to get back
basically-
to back.
So
Plus,
basically, you should be
Four
more
in a row.
scared of Porto and them because you do
no,
well in
no,
big games.
nah. See, you know why it's different? Those idiots who they don't know that you're meant to sit back. They'll come for pride and want to come and be attacking anyhow. Sensational, love it. Martinelli will tell them a new one, call it a day. But like the other team will probably be more tactical than them. Also, they lost their striker, the Taremi guy or something like that, this January.
Mm.
So like I don't even know that. I'm sure if we go and check now, they're not even scoring goals anymore. So like, let me check real quick. Ask somebody else the question.
While you're
But I
checking,
think it's
Amino,
Real Madrid that will do this
win.
thing.
Amino,
It's a tough one, man. Like every team like seems to be up and down this season. I'm trying to decide between Real Madrid actually and Bayern. Like I still feel like if Bayern can get their act together, that they have a good shot to go all the way as well, and Kane can break his Spurs
Yes.
curse. So
Can you just give this man something more than an Audi Cup? No, the Audi
I'll
Cup.
go. I'll go with Bayern. Kane deserves something, man. Like, come on, he's too good to go out the way Edosa wants him to go out. Nah, man, like he deserves something. Let them have it.
I hope for Real Madrid and Bayern, but I know City's gonna win this thing. I don't see anything beating City. I genuinely don't see anything beating City.
City-
I don't see anything.
City can't
beating
even
City.
get over.
City is not going back to
Arsenal.
back. Trust me. The
They are
Champions
going
League
out in the
gods and the
next round.
Champions League.
I think Arsenal are the only people that can actually stop City, to be honest. Over 2 legs.
As long as it's
I
not
don't
a
know.
final.
Oh yeah. Over 2 legs, I don't see Arsenal beating City. In a one-off game in the final, I can see Arsenal beating City. Over 2 legs.
I actually see it the other way.
Really? That's
Yeah.
very interesting. That was very interesting. I see
see
Arsenal
that.
winning City in the Emirates, but not in Etihad. I don't see that.
We're coming
I
for
don't
all
see
the
that.
generational courses that they're giving us for the last 2 years.
I don't see that. In a one-off game, I see
The
Arsenal
God
winning.
champions are back. No, trust me. City don't know what hit them at that Etihad this year. That's the only game that I'm sure of for the rest of the season. All these other games, I don't even want to watch them again. Just wake me up in that Man U game, I beg. Because I don't know that I have the strength in my heart for all of this. But yeah, the last game they didn't score, and they're playing some random ranked team in their league. So yeah, that's all I have to say. But no, I think if we're going to be serious, yeah, City probably stand the best chance of winning Champions League. Unfortunately,
I mean,
this
Kachi don't
this
agree.
bald bastard to lose.
It cannot happen. No, seriously, it
Why
cannot
can't it
happen.
happen? Quickly, why can't it happen? 1 minute answer.
UEFA,
Let's
there's
end.
something called the UEFA Insiders Club. You can't just be rolling in and be winning back to back, bro. There's one thing to win the one
Unless
off.
you're Real
Do
Madrid.
back Exactly. You
They are
to
part of
do
the
back
club
to
now.
back,
They're in the club. City's
do
not in the
back to
club.
back, back to back.
So you're saying that even Madrid should miss City now, though, win? Because that's
What
the
I'm
only
telling you is
hope
that
for Madrid. They should not miss
what,
City by
what
chance.
I'm telling you is
That's
what I'm
very
telling you is
true.
that City can seriously go on and play like a Real Sociedad and go out.
I mean,
That's
sure,
honestly what I yes, trust me.
it's
Which City are you
possible.
watching?
But if they mistakenly catch you Madrid, they will fix you Madrid's mess up real quick. It will not take a
No,
lot.
I
The
but you know
banana
So
draw
skin I
always
can see
favors
for City would be Atletico, actually.
around football.
Bro,
Around
Just
football.
oh
They will
bro.
put
score they will
11
score one
men,
goal.
11
El
men
One
behind the
goal,
Choro.
50.
ball,
I told you,
score
my hair
one
is going.
corner kick. That's it.
El Choro.
Score one goal 15 minutes into the first leg of the tie and
Done. Done.
Lock
they'll
up.
pack the
See,
entire
Griezmann.
Athletic.
You see Griezmann being subbed up in the 16 minutes. Griezmann was like, come out, bro.
What you go?
Well, we talked about
Bring
this.
another
I
defender.
I still don't think. I don't know, man. The only person I trust to beat City right now is Arsenal. Like I don't
True.
trust anybody else. Like,
True.
and I know that is like a very cocky
Then
thing to say, given our
let's get
history.
City and Arsenal in the next round, man.
Let's get it.
Let's run
No,
it.
but it's too early.
Let's get it.
Like
Why is
the,
it too
the
early?
emotion, the emotion will not be the emotion will not be enough. We'll not have gotten to the peak yet, if that makes sense. But like
Really.
in the semis or finals, they're going to be rocking so bad that is also the finals is in Wembley, and we all know who wins at Wembley. Like
Rice, baby.
I'm
Hey.
sorry, like if Arsenal enter that thing, there's nothing. No,
The guys are coming with all the songs for Rice, man. Rice, this is your house, man. Like, we want rice, but we're not
you
even
can
hungry. Like, bro,
you can bring all the UEFA insiders and their favorite referees to come and ref every other minute of the match. Arsenal winning in the final, but
this
no.
would be good for an
Okay,
English team. If an English team makes it, you guys are to the final. They're the only English team left, right? Are they?
cool.
Oh no. If an English team makes it to Emirates to Wembley,
Mhm.
I see them winning the final, man. I don't see any other way.
We actually need an English team to go all the way with the way Newcastle and Man U disgrace themselves.
We bowed out. We didn't disgrace ourselves.
we
bowed
need
out.
that we need that fifth spot. We don't want our coefficient to drop, and then it's only top 4. We need to run this top 5
I have a
base,
question
man.
though.
Yes,
What
quick.
do you guys think that whose course or whose blessing do you think is going to win out in Bayern? Coleman always winning a trophy or Harry Kane never winning a trophy?
That's a very tough question. But the way the season has started. Wait, you said they've won a trophy. I don't think Bayern has won a trophy. They
I
haven't.
mean, like a proper,
No,
They
because
won
they are-
they won Audi Cup, but I don't think they had
No, I'm
signed
talking
Harry Kane
about
then.
like their community shield stuff. Leipzig beat them 3-1. That was our mistake at
They
the
lost.
beginning of the podcast. They didn't win it. Leipzig beat
No,
them
they
3-1.
did. Now I remember
No.
this guy
They won
drinking.
they won a trophy, but it was before they signed Harry Kane. It was before the
Okay,
Kane
yeah.
deal. It was before
Yeah.
the Kane deal came through. So they won a
Okay.
trophy.
Yeah.
But it's
Love the
Audi
Then
was
he
Cup.
still
came for
in
the
it,
final.
boys.
He came for the final and then lost that
They
final.
lost that final. Yeah, that's kind
But
of their
yeah.
version of community
We're
shield. They
still
lost
in,
3-1. I
boys.
remember, yeah.
We're still in, boys. Let's
So-
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nah.
They haven't won
No,
a
Harry
trophy.
Kane will win a
They
trophy.
almost had us.
They had us in the first
No,
round. They ain't gonna lie.
Kane deserves the trophy.
Let's go. Yo, I'm sorry. Like I need Leverkusen to do the business in their
Their
league.
league.
I need anybody to kick these Bayern guys out. I need Kane tears in my cup. Let down my cup. Kane, Premier Kane.
This
Guy
guy's
has
the
to
devil.
rethink his life.
This
I'll
guy's
be
the
like,
devil. Talking about
and
your
then guy,
anguish
know what?
sustains me.
Yeah,
You
just
get-
join Arsenal next season then. And then
And then guys like, you know what? If you can't beat them, let's just join them. And then it now be Spurs tears in my cup for the rest
That's
of
the
the
KD
season.
model. That's the KD model. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for your prediction. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, continue to love football. Peace.